So, you want to bag your FJ Cruiser. Hello guys, welcome to a new video here at Fitment Engineering. My name is Kyle, I'm your host. And today, we're actually going to revive the So You Want to Bag Your Car series. We have a new shop and we want to give you guys an updated video catalog for all of the cars that we have on the lineup. And we will start with the FJ Cruiser. We have a lot of things that we updated from the last video. If you want to watch that, please click here. You'll be able to see the old catalog and compare it with the new. But enough talk. Today, we're going to discuss what are the changes for the FJ Cruiser for the 2025 catalog update of Fitment Engineering. There's the front update, rear update. Of course, the management systems now is on the 5th generation. So, please lend me your ears as we dive into the technical explanation on how to bag your FJ Cruiser. Hello and welcome to the front suspension of the updated catalog for the FJ Cruiser. So immediately, the change from the previous catalog compared to this one is the triple bellow airbags. So on the last catalog video that we did, we actually used a double bellow, and from that, we actually migrated to a triple bellow. And the things that you have to worry about when we're doing an FJ Cruiser is this cowling right here. This is a spring cover. It actually blocks the spring from debris like rocks, because this is a car for, utility, off-roading. So we need to open this up by applying heat and applying force. But it's not structural, so you don't have to worry about the structure of the vehicle. The chassis is this one. You don't have to worry about the structure of the vehicle. That is just a cover for the spring. But since you're using an airbag now, there's no rocks that can go inside the airbag. Am I right? The reason why we did this. So we can also apply the airbags for the front strut. Clearance check. Obviously, we need to worry about opening this wide enough for the airbag to not scrape. And of course, the wishbone. Oh yeah, by the way, the FJ Cruiser is sporting a double wishbone suspension. So upper wishbone, lower wishbone, double wishbone suspension. So on the top part, you have to be worried about the wishbone on the upper wishbone area. So the clearance must be fit. And you can see my hands are passing through. This is an inspection that we're doing. On the other side, we're also clear. And that is the front suspension of the FJ Cruiser. It's a very difficult suspension to install, and it takes time to open this up cleanly, neatly. And we applied rust proofing, so everything that we actually expanded on does not rust. Okay? What else do we need to remember? With the triple bellow bags, you can actually get a massive lift. We'll talk about that later after we talked about the rear suspension and the system. So join us on the rear side and let's talk on the updates on that side as well. All right, welcome to the rear side of the FJ Cruiser. On the rear, the FJ Cruiser is sporting a spring-type live axle. Similar to leaf spring or mollier, pero the FJ Cruiser is using springs instead of leaf springs, okay? Or mollier. We have our pan hard rod here. He has an adjustable one. I highly suggest if you're doing air suspension, you get one of these. We can talk about pan hard rod in the future, but our topic today is air suspension. So the air suspension airbag is also triple bellow. From the last catalog video, I remember we were using a double bellow lang din. So double bellow, now we are using triple bellows. Okay? It's also quite difficult to do this for the FJ Cruiser because you have to center the airbag. You see this chassis frame here? You need to be wary of that. And that part there, those are the things that we are actually trying to avoid. So it's quite deep there. So I'm just zooming the camera if you can see. But you can visually see the clearances of our airbag. Okay? Anything else that I want to discuss on the rear? That's about it. Just be careful on this side, the chassis, and that cross frame there. And it's a divorce layout. The suspension shocks is right here. The owner uses existing shocks. This is OEM, no? OEM suspension, OEM dampers, and then aftermarket air springs. And that's about it. Triple bellow on the back. triple bellow on the rear. And we'll be able to see how high this can go and how low it can go. So let's go to the system and talk about what's new for the management system of Fitment Engineering. On the system management side, we're still underneath the car. I wanted to show you guys the tank is actually it's nicely hidden on this area. I don't know if you can see it. I will zoom in a bit. Pardon me, I'm actually lying down on the floor. That's where the tank is. It's a 3-gallon tank. It's enough for the FJ Cruiser. Don't have to worry about getting a 5-gallon. 3 gallons is actually really good for SUVs already. You don't have to worry about it. So the tank is actually hidden on this side after the exhaust, and then we'll be transferring to the compressor. And this is a zoom out look. So you'll see it's nicely tucked there, hidden, stealthy and clean. Now we can move to the compressor. Let's actually find where it's hidden, okay? All right. For the compressor side, the compressors are actually placed on the side of the car, on the side step, underneath the side step. And the compressor's right there. We have a dual compressor setup. Okay, Viair 444C. As you can see, we also added these compressor mounts. They're called the EXO mounts from AccuAir. They have rubber damper feet right here. You can see that. And if you shake it, it has suspension parts for the compressor, so it doesn't vibrate that much. And we actually bolted it to the chassis, so it is very rigid and solid. This will actually be very quiet from inside the cabin. So if you want a similar layout, please tell us. So we usually combine it. From the first catalog video, we combine the tank and the compressor into one. On the updated one, we separate them with nice brackets like this, so you know what you're paying for. Okay, let's go to the management system side naman. Alright, for the management system side, sorry, but it's quite hidden. We transferred it from the left side to the right side from this catalog video. Before, it was actually on this side, on this cubby here. Okay, but you sacrifice your tools, your jack, your early warning devices. So we figured, why don't we use the other side if there's space, and there is. It's just a bit of a hassle to access, but you can see it there. Fitment Engineering, management system, the valve block. It's the 5th generation, the last generation as well. We won't be doing another generation than this. So if you're not on the 5th generation, please update your management system. And that's for the management system side. Let's actually go to the outro and discuss how high the lift and drop of this car can be. Alright, so we're back and welcome to the outro of the video. On this segment, we want to show you the maximum lift capability of the FJ Cruiser and the maximum drop. Behind me is the maximum lift of the car. This is a 3-inch lift from stock height, okay? And then if the owner wants to do off-roading over landing, we can push that to 4-inch lift with a bigger size tank and a higher main tank sensor. Okay, so on the front, come here, we actually have the stock height as per our staff is around 2 finger to 3 finger gap. Okay, that's the stock height, and we have this much for the lift capabilities on the front. On the back side, it is a 5 finger, and this is how much we lifted the car above. Okay, so this is a 3-inch lift safe. So from stock height to 3-inch lift, easy. All right, now we will air out the car for you guys to see the comparison. So let's do the front first. And the rear. The rear is light, so it takes time to deflate the airbag. So while I talk, this is how it drops slowly. Let's drop the front together with the rear, and this is the maximum drop. So this is the full suspension travel that you can get with the air suspension. You get a 3-inch lift from stock, a full drop. Obviously, you can go back to stock height. It does give a lot of comfort, especially in the rear using the triple bellows. We actually use triple bellows for comfort and lift capabilities. The front is very nice because it's a wishbone suspension. This can actually go lower pa, but with the tire size, the overall diameter of the setup that the owner has, we actually didn't remove the stock suspension stopper on the front. So this can actually droop more on the front on a different wheel set. Final thoughts about the FJ Cruiser. There is a significant change from the previous catalog. I would say the front suspension has the biggest change with the triple bellow upgrade, and the layout for the management system, tank, and the compressor has seen some different changes from the previous catalog video that we did. Of course, we're now sporting a 5th generation management system, and it's the final version for Fitment Engineering. That's the product that we'll be selling on the shelves, and this is a new catalog video because of that. We want to update everything. I'm sorry we didn't get to push So You Want to Bag Your Car series before. It's because of the shop. We didn't have a nice venue like this, but now, what do you guys think? This is the new shop. Let's have a B-roll of the area. Full rubberized flooring. This is for you guys. We want to upgrade our services, and we are. And we're reviving a lot of things we wanted to do before. So, you want to bag your FJ Cruiser. This is how. My name is Kyle. I'm the founder of Fitment Engineering. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I hope you learned a lot. So, as you can see, it's not an easy car to DIY. Regardless, we want to show you this video so that when you want to bag your FJ Cruiser, you don't have to ask any more questions. It's already answered in this video. And that is the purpose of the So You Want to Bag Your Car video catalog series. Okay? Once again, my name is Kyle from Fitment Engineering. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.